420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller will get his first shot back to 2-1. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Yelich retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. The 1-2. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Miller is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Tagging up here, but there's that old baseball. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Chris Miller will come forward now to begin. Now here's the pitch. A swing and the bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step.
This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Miller is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Chris Miller will be tasked now to get loose out there. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases.
Exactly the way you want to start your half of the inning. You're down by a run, you get a lead-off double, now you're in scoring position. He is pumped up out there trying to rile up his teammates.
Once again a 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
If they were going to have any left over for today.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the...
A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's. With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitched.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stride forward now.
4th series so far, but they have been able to take 2 of the first 3, so it's going to be up to that man on the mound to see if they can get out of here winning 3 of 4.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Chris Miller.
You want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Chris Miller. Now another 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he set. Chris Miller will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Here we go.
Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet. Chris Miller. Here comes a 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Third, Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand in for the first. Looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start.
Relay. Chris Miller. Either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. He waits, now the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away. 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless.
Anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started? This is the guy right here.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in. Chris Miller will be tasked now.
And that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off.
3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. Chris Miller last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1.
Offensively here in this first month of the year. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double out last night. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now. They may have to consider turning to the bullpen a lot sooner than singled and later scored his first time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to half of the inning. First count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Chris Miller.
Inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in there.
Take that basically wastes that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And that ball is out of here. Chris, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits. So.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
This will be the best game of the 3.
Strasburg on 1-1. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Chris Miller, the 1-1. Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The throw home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Now another 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Center field, giving him an even 200.
Gotta rely on that location. In and out, up and down. And that was perfect right there.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is just a hair out of reach, a base hit. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Harper is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly. Ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy.
Here's the first offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Chris Miller. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
420 feet from home plate, hauls it in.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
2-1. That is into left.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call the Bank. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Chris Miller. Be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Chris Miller, the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal. Ready with the 2-1. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hitters might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he is in there. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. From the stretch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Half of the inning.
This one's a strike.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Now a long throw home, and that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
And the 3rd, Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field.
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former